Pete Hegseth, the defense secretary pick, wrote an op-ed for the Wall Street Journal today and met with lawmakers as he tries to salvage his nomination. But sources tell CBS News that at least 4 Republican senators oppose Hegseth's nomination, and that would be enough to doom it. As WBZ political analyst Jon Keller shows us, what we're seeing right now could actually make some of President-elect Trump's critics feel just a little bit better.
Just imagine Donald Trump with no guardrails.
It was a key scare tactic of the Democratic campaign, but it seemed voters were more scared of their weekly grocery bill. Yet, as the Trump transition rolls on, it seems there may be some guardrails after all.
I'll be honest with you.
Republicans in Congress refused to swallow Trump's choice of Matt Gaetz for Attorney General.
What is your message to senators while you're here?
I welcome their advice.
And in the comments of key conservative senators on embattled Defense Secretary nominee Pete Hegseth, an interesting pattern is emerging following an outpouring of Gaetz-esque dirt.
He does need to address those because this was not something of which we were aware, nor was President Trump aware.
Some of these articles are very disturbing. He, obviously has a chance to defend himself here, but, some of this stuff is going to be difficult.
Obviously, if it's to a certain degree, people are not going to vote to confirm him.
Loomis, Graham, Tuberville, all up for re-election just 2 years from now.
A little bit of evidence that not every senator in the Republican majority is going to do whatever Trump tells them to.
Bill Scher is politics editor of the Washington Monthly magazine.
President-elect himself can't run again. And so if he becomes obviously unpopular, a proper calculation for a senator might say it's time to put some distance between myself and him.
So some interesting developments there, John, but there's no evidence yet that there's any sort of widespread revolt against Trump by congressional Republicans.
Oh, definitely not.
Right?
At least not yet, David.
Yeah.
But and Trump, by the way, still has a ways to go to match Barack Obama's modern-day record of having 3 of his cabinet nominees withdraw before the nominations came up for a vote. But when Kamala Harris talked about no guardrails, she meant the presidential immunity from criminal prosecution and Trump's sort of disregard for ethical customs. He still has the courts to contend with, and with these nominees, we're seeing that there are potential political guardrails that could curb some of what he wants to do.
Quick prediction on Hegseth?
Out.
Yeah, he's not going to make it.
I don't think so.
All right, Jon Keller, thank you for your insight. As always, Lisa, over to you.